When other kids can look at Ari and Emmet and they don't see all of the hospital visits, they don't see all the clinic visits, they don't see all the braces, they don't see all the medications. They see people, and they see positive people. That makes you proud. We have 2 children, Ari and Emmet, who are diagnosed with spina bifida. Even though the diagnosis is the same, it's a totally different animal for both children. With the extent of our children's care, we've worked with over 9 different specialties within the system on a regular basis.
So some kids with spina bifida, depending on where the lesion was in their back, can walk, some cannot. So Ariana can walk better than Emmet. Some kids are completely in a wheelchair, which Emmet was when he was little. He can walk a little bit now with crutches. And then that kind of tailors to also their bowel and bladder dysfunction. Some kids have more bowel issues, some have more bladder issues, some have both. Our goal in urology is kidney health, and then independence and continence.
So Ariana, I started seeing after I started taking care of Emmet when he was like an infant. And the only thing Ariana developed is that she actually developed a scoliosis of her spine when she was a teenager, where she developed a curvature that kept progressing, and we eventually fixed that surgically. She's actually a normal high school teenager and is doing well. I think she's been probably also, that has helped Emmet, I think, seeing her older sister being able to go through that, and I think it's a positive influence on him as well.
Ari's had 4 surgeries. Emmet, I'm gonna have to count. So we've had 4 hip surgeries. We've had the shunt surgery. We had the closure surgery. We had 2 tibular ostomies to rotate the foot back. And then we've had the sacostomy surgery. So 9 planned surgeries so far in 9 years.
He's at a stage where he's still in his wheelchair, but transitioning. The goal for him would be that as he continues to get stronger, he should be able to use crutches and his braces so that in the house and maybe even a little bit outside, that he can actually ambulate certain amount of distances. But long distances he's going to require his wheelchair, and that's kind of where our goal is. But he's still a work in progress, so we'll see over the next 5-6 years what Emmet does. So.
Child life specialists have been a blessing here. Emmet calls them the fun gals. I think it was when Emmet had his first hip surgery. He was little and he didn't understand what was going on. When he wakes up, he is in a spica cast from his chest down to his toes. And Jordan was working child life at that time and said, why don't I send down music therapy? And Emmet had been laying there pretty much non-responsive, not interested in eating, not interested in doing anything. And he's looking at the keyboard and he's looking around and he's waking up and he's engaging with this music therapist. When I couldn't even get him to smile, crack a smile. It was amazing. When you have a provider from when Ari was 1 or 2 and I still have them with Emmet, that says something. It says something about this hospital. It says something about the system. It gives you confidence.
I like to make them feel better and make them not feel sad.
Emmet has grown up enough with me taking care of him that he now can tell when I'm stressed out, and he'll say, "It's okay, Mom." He's becoming my cheerleader, if I can say that. Ari too, we had to get through some really tough times, but thanks, Mom, thank you. And just proud of them. Proud of them for not focusing on spina bifida. They are not spina bifida. My children are not spina bifida. They are Ariana and Emmet. And they know that they're loved because They are people and they're individuals. They're not just a number, they're somebody. And they know that, and that makes me proud of them.